With It taking the box office by storm, it seems as if everybody is now looking for which Stephen King remake is going to happen next. And it appears as if Pet Semetary is number one on that list. So I figured it was time to do a mini timeline to take a look at that series, if you want to call it that. Pet Semetary came out in 1989, never knowing how much it would frustrate future autocorrects. We kick off with the Creed family moving into their new country home, immediately meeting neighbor Herman Munster, who shows them the little pet cemetery up the road. When the family cat is killed, they're shown the area beyond the cemetery, an Indian burial ground where they bury it, and it comes back, although not quite as pleasant. Stephen King makes his cameo, and Mrs. Creed's sister gives everyone nightmares, and then poor baby Gage gets hit by a truck. His tombstone doesn't have a date on it, so we're going to go ahead and set it in its release year of 1989. When Gage gets buried in the pet cemetery, he comes back wrong and plays with Judd, and then he plays with Mummy, and he wants to play with you. I mean, his father. Lewis puts down the cat and, go away, Zelda, you creepy lady, you. Lewis fights Gage and his stunt dummy, finally putting him down. Then, because he just can't learn a lesson, Lewis buries his wife in the cemetery, who of course comes back and kills him. Cue the Ramones! 3 years later, in 1992, we get Pet Semetary 2, which opens on a movie set, which is filming on either September 16th, 1992, or maybe 93, and Edward Furlong's mom is accidentally killed. He goes to live with Gilbert, although Lewis stays home. The Kurgan shows up, and there's a quick pass by the Creed household to the infamous trail. When this kid's dog dies, he somehow knows about the Indian burial ground and puts it there, so of course it comes back. This kid here tells us that Ellie Creed ended up killing her grandparents and was committed. Clancy Brown ends up dead and then reanimated, and kills a little kid, and then his own family. Little John Connor finally sees his mom's grave, which gives her death as 1992, so we're at least locked in there. Dad kills Zombie Dog and Zombie Gus, but not before he returns Mom to life, and of course the school bully. His head gets blown up, and Mom burns up, and then there's a weird retrospective of all the characters who died, like an Oscars and Remembrance segment, and that's pretty much it. More Ramones, please! So there you have it. It's just two movies. They're fairly well linked. I mean, they don't have a ton to do with each other, but I mean, the basic mythology kind of is the same within it, and continuity-wise, it pretty much works out pretty well. For only a two-movie set, they're a little bit easier to keep tight, keep a nice continuity going there. But that's about it for this movie timeline. The mini timeline here. Got some more Halloween treats coming your way pretty shortly. Got some exciting things coming right up in the near future. So in the meantime, please like the video, subscribe it. Also, please, I'm restarting my Patreon page. I had one a little earlier. I'm going to reboot it here a little bit differently. I'm keeping the amounts pretty low because I don't have a ton to do in terms of extras. So please check out my page there. If you do want to support me, you can. Check out the video there as well, too. And hopefully we'll check you out and see you in a couple more weeks for a new video. Thanks, guys. Bye.